It's been great. I think it's the first tour really post-COVID where it's kind of felt more normal for us, I think. I think people are kind of comfortable coming back into venues, and it's exciting for us having an album out. It's been 4 years, but it's been wicked putting a record out and just taking it around Australia. It's been really nice.
Is this a song?
My first keyboard's down here. It's a Juno 106, which I bought in 2013 for $660 on eBay. I think I screwed the guy down because one of the voices was a bit funky, so I had to replace the voices. But that had been my synth for ages. And then for this record, I started to try dipping my toe in other places as we were writing. But funnily enough, when I came back to the studio, I ended up I'm not exclusively a Roland guy, as you can see from looking around, but I probably feel most at home on probably firstly the Juno, and then I've really gotten to grips with the Jupiter, which I got a few years ago as well. So I'm playing a band, so I'm playing keys parts that probably don't have much low end in them, leaving room for a bass player. There's an electric guitar. I'm kind of fitting in where I can, but I'm also, some of the ideas are written on the keyboard, so there's more scope for me to take up space then. But yeah, it's like Juno, Jupiter, and then using some Mellotrons as well, and pianos and Wurlitzers and Rhodes and stuff. So I like my synths, but I like my kind of keyboards and pianos as well too. And I'd heard about System 8 because I'd been touring the 106 on the road, and it would sort of sounds great, but you put that in a road case and you drag it around at an airport, and you put it into a van or a tour bus, you put it on another plane, and all the stuff was sort of shaking apart. I'd take it to a tech once a year just to tighten things up. But then hearing about the System 8, the idea of the level of detail that went into emulating the circuits excited me initially, and I sort of thought, it sounds like a bit of marketing hype, but I'll have a listen because I've got a real Juno here. And I was like, oh wow, this is pretty special.
What's nothing here is permanent. Everything